Good morning. Good morning, meditators. Welcome to this space that we'll share together. I invite you to check into the space in which you're sitting, noticing how it is to be in this place. And having checked in with the space around you, gentle invitation to turn your awareness inwards by softening your gaze and closing down your eyes. Before you here, pausing here to notice whatever rises, being aware of any judgment or comment that takes you away from the experience of simply being with what you notice. As I settle into awareness of my body, I'm aware of tightness in my chest. The invitation I offer you is to get curious and to name what you find. Having spent a moment with what you initially find, begin to settle into the sense of being in this seat. Be that on a cushion or a bed or a chair. Offer your awareness downwards towards your feet. What may be as your awareness expands, there are some adjustments that your body would welcome. Oh, a sigh comes to me. Perhaps for you, there's some adjustment in the sit bones, on the shoulders, on the neck. Or elsewhere, of course. Perhaps you notice you might welcome a blanket, a sip of water, or a hand placed consciously and tenderly on the place that called you initially. Walking your awareness back down to your feet. To be with all the sensations that you discover there. Initially, there may be simply the awareness of a surface beneath. You begin there. Begin simply by noticing that there is a surface beneath your feet. Bring some curiosity to the experience of the surface beneath your feet. knowing that whatever, however you experience that surface is just as it's meant to be. You might offer it some curiosity. As your awareness expands there. And perhaps you're noticing the surface beneath your feet. You might gently extend some tendrils or some roots downwards. Imaginary tendrils, imaginary extensions into the earth. A manifestation, if you like, of gravity gently pulling you down and holding you safe, cradling you here. The mind may have wandered away from the experience of the feet against the surface beneath you. That's completely as the mind should do, or does do. And as the mind wanders, you might be curious and gentle. And invite the mind backwards, back towards the breath. Let's arrive together with the breath. Let's arrive into the experience of the breath. Noticing as fully as our awareness will allow right now the experience of the inhale and of the exhale. As I breathe in, I am. As I breathe out, I let go. Notice how it is to bring these mantras to the inhale and the exhale. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, I let go. Offering ourselves a few rounds of exploration of these mantras. I am, I let go. I am, I let go. Expanding awareness from the breath now into the body. Noticing the sensations, whether subtle or strong, that you're experiencing elsewhere. Let's walk together from the feet to the top of the head. Wherever you guide them, but of course you can go at the speed that's right for you. Beginning with the toes, noticing the sensations in the toes, moving up to the balls of the feet, the soles of the feet, the heels, noticing the tops of the feet, being with the whole experience in the feet. Moving into the ankles, the space in between the bones, muscles and many intertwining muscles and ligaments and tendons, and indeed bones at the ankles and the whole of the feet. Turning upwards and into the calves, hamstrings, the whole of the lower legs, noticing the whole of the lower legs and experiencing feet. Checking in with the knees, the backs of the knees, the kneecaps, journeying upwards to the hamstrings, the quads, the whole of the front of the legs, the whole of the back of the legs, the sides of the legs. What do you find here in your legs? Perhaps you might name tingling or tingling temperature, the experience of clothes. Going with the feet and the legs, moving into the hips and the groin area. It may be that there is no sensation in those parts that we're exploring. Let's simply notice that. Making it neither right nor wrong. Move the hips, the groin, and the legs. I'm offering the mantra with the breath. And we inhale, I am. On the exhale, let it go. Observing also that there may be resistance here. Allowing that also to be just as it is. Moving now into the experience in the pelvic bowl, the genital, the anus, the reproductive system. Noticing any physical sensations here. And offering the possibility for those sensations simply to be the way that they are. Journey into the coccyx. And taking it a while to experience the whole of the spine up to the neck. Really, really bringing curiosity here. What do you find? What do you notice? Offering to your coccyx, your spine, your pelvic bone, your hips, your legs, and your feet. You inhale, wow. On the exhale, let it go. Back down the spine, into the belly and the digestive system. Being with whatever you find here. Stepping in alongside it to observe. Gurgles and gloops. Discomfort. Softness. Noticing now the diaphragm as it expands and contracts. Checking in to notice any restrictions on the diaphragm. An intention to change. Or is it just to watch? Oh, there's my diaphragm. Expanding and contracting. Bringing awareness now into the chest area. Tuning into the ribs, the sternum, the sides of the body, the back of the ribs. Bringing curiosity to the lungs as they move the ribs outwards and inwards. And tenderly, oh, so tenderly moving inwards to the heart. Noticing how is my heart today? upwards now into the collarbone, noticing the shoulders, my shoulder blades. And taking your field of awareness to the whole of your torso. Gently expanding also into awareness of the legs and the feet. And you may choose to offer on the inhale, inhale. On the exhale, I let go. Offering this mantra to the experience of the feet, the legs, and the whole of the torso. Let's not forget the arms, the elbows, and the experience of the hands and the fingers. Moving upwards into the neck and the throat. Gently, gently expanding up and over the scalp towards the forehead and the ears, into the face, and the jaw, tongue and the teeth, cheekbones, nose and nostrils, brow, the eyeballs suspended in the eye socket. Almost the whole of the framework will be in. Not in front, on the inhale. I am. On the exhale, I let go. time together. It's coming to a close soon. And your awareness back down to your feet. Notice once more the tendrils of gravity holding you in place. Begin to bring into your awareness the space in which you're sitting. If it's in your practice or you feel drawn to do it, you might take your hands to your heart center, either placing them gently over your chest or absolutely. Now, let go. Expanding your awareness. The other eyelids when you're ready. Gently blinking your eyes open. Thank you for being here today. Have a lovely day. Thank you.